We are continuing our coverage this morning of today's terror attacks in Brussels. At least 30 people have been killed in a series of explosions, and U.S. authorities at this hour are investigating reports of at least 2 Americans who may have been wounded in these attacks. Now, moments ago, we heard from the French President Francois Hollande, who condemned the attacks.
But a war against terrorism is now being fought by all of Europe. And this is a war that is necessary.
Et nous aurons encore à veiller à ce que les décisions soient effectivement mises en œuvre.
And we need to make sure that all our decisions are effective and are taken on an international level.
Now, the first 2 explosions happened at the Brussels airport, which is now closed. U.S. officials say 15 people were killed there. A Belgian prosecutor says at least one of the blasts was likely by a suicide attacker.
And about 30 minutes later, another explosion rocked a subway station. That metro system is now closed down. The transit authority says another 15 people were killed there. An image from inside the metro shows just how destructive this explosion was. You can see the very heavy damage in and around the subway car. These explosions happened just days after the last surviving suspect in the Paris attacks was arrested in Brussels. That happened on Friday. Charlie Daggett is near the Brussels airport. Charlie, what can you tell us?
Well, good morning. The entire city, obviously, including the airport, are on lockdown after a number of explosions. The terror began here at the airport just before 8 a.m., just at the departures lounge where people were checking in. Passengers there say that people shouted in Arabic and there was gunfire before 2 explosions rang out. Now, those who could flee did, in a hurry, ordered to evacuate, leave everything behind. Just about a half hour later, as you said, another explosion took place, this time at a subway station in central Brussels. At least 10 dead there. Passengers were racing out of the tunnels and trains trying to reach safety. Now, as you can imagine, there is shock and disbelief that terrorists were apparently able to attack when the country was already at a heightened state of alert. All transportation hubs have been shut down. Obviously, no planes coming in or leaving this airport. But the entire train system itself and subway system has been shut down, and they're doing what they can to seal off the borders. Gail?
Thank you, Charlie.
Charlie Daggett in Belgium. Thanks, Charlie.